Stormshield weather, certified most accurate.
And hi again, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Brett Anthony here as we take a look from the downtown camera, and you can see the smoke on the horizon down to the south, likely from the fires that were over parts of Okmulgee County and southward toward parts of Shakota and even farther south toward Eufaula Dam. We take a look to the north now. The visibility has improved over downtown Tulsa. We could not see the city skyline earlier as that smoke haze was so thick. Now we look from our tower camera, also looking south, and Cityplex Towers again visible at this time, so things are improving. But you can see here in Henrietta, the smoke plume continues there, and a time lapse from Independence. Watch the horizon here as it darkens as the fires near Nowata moving northward into Montgomery County and overspreading parts of Independence. The fires visible from the sky, but also visible with Stormshield radar. Here's meteorologist Brandon Woolley tracking the fires tonight. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brett. Thank you so much. You can see on Stormshield Doppler radar for early this evening. So yes, the radar, as it sends out radiation in throughout the atmosphere, it can actually pick up the plumes of smoke. So you can easily see that on the radar scan for early this evening. Zooming down on live Doppler, of course, the biggest fire in our viewing area today to the southwest of Okmulgee. Now, if I put Doppler into motion over the past hour, you can see the flow of that smoke plume on up towards the north or northeast for early this evening. And of course, the other fire we've been watching here on Stormshield radar starting to lose that reflectivity just to the northeast of the river. But of course, around Cleveland, we've seen a lot of that smoke for this evening, of course, and up in Nowata County, putting Doppler into motion over the past hour or two. You can see a couple of those smoke plumes on the radar scan for this evening. Quite the dangerous situation out there tonight for sure. Now we want to turn to our mobile meteorologist, John Haverfield in West Tulsa with more. John?
Hey Brandon, that's right. I'm in West Tulsa at 21st Street and 49th West Avenue. As you can see behind me, the good news is that the fire pretty much under control. Still a little bit of smoldering going on, some smoke in some areas, but just about an hour ago there were a ton of smoke, and even the fire was trying to spread up that hill there off in the distance, but the firefighters have done a great job keeping this fire under control, and right now for the most part it is pretty much out, besides some smoldering in some areas. And now we knew for the past couple of days that this was going to be a big fire day. We had all the ingredients. We had the dry air, the dry ground, the very high winds, and the warm temperatures. And we've been reading wind gusts around this area around 40 miles per hour over the past couple of hours. And as long as those high wind gusts continue, we'll still be dealing with that high fire danger, at least for the next couple of hours as we head toward the evening. Live at West Tulsa, meteorologist John Haverfield. Brett, over to you.
All right, thanks, John. And you can see here by the wind gusts John's talking about, they are staying in the upper 30s here through the evening hours and even into the lower 40s headed through the midnight hour. Finally, tomorrow morning, a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust still possible around 6 a.m., but they diminish quickly by tomorrow afternoon. In fact, the gusts are only around 5 to 10 miles an hour, so that means we could have even lighter sustained winds. What about rain? Well, let's take a look at future track. We'll track this cold front into the area Friday morning. Maybe a little shower over one of those hot spots down around Sequoia County and Salisaw over towards Stigler and back toward Eufaula as this weak frontal boundary comes through. It lifts back to the north as a warm front on our wind switch back to the south tomorrow. So it's another warm day on Friday, and Saturday is also warm with highs in the middle 70s. Finally, a cold front comes through, and there is a better chance of rain, especially south and east of Tulsa. Sunday, a 40% chance for rain, maybe some thunderstorms on Sunday. And at 10 o'clock, we'll go over those better chances. So far, the high temperature today, 77, 1 degree shy of the record of 78 set back in 1930. Temperature now dropping back to 75 degrees. We still have a sustained wind at 25 miles an hour. Hazy, smoky sky with gusty winds this evening, 70 degrees, dropping to a summer-like low tonight of 60 degrees. It will be breezy all around Green Country. Tahlequah, one of the cooler spots, down to 55, Okmulgee 58, and McAllister right around 60. Then tomorrow, with that warm start, it should be understandably warm, and it will be, with the temperature possibly reaching 77 degrees. At 4 p.m., we'll be around 75. High temperature, 74 in Tahlequah, 73 in Grove. Bristow up to 76, Okmulgee up to 75, McAllister up to 78. Then on Saturday, 76 with a 20% chance of rain, 40% chance of rain on Sunday, maybe a thunderstorm, and cooler weather now moves in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with highs only in the 50s, morning lows dropping back to the 30s. Brian, not the time to put the plants out just yet. And if you do, remember to bring them in because we still have a chance for some freezing temperatures in the middle to latter part of next week.
All right. Thanks, Brett.